All right, let's see what happens tomorrow at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, because this is where the suspended Deputy National Police Commissioner Shadrack Sabia is set to appear. And his testimony follows claims from several witnesses of alleged interference in the police service. I mean, he's accused of helping to disband the KZN Political Killings Task Team to protect his alleged criminal associates, and of being on the payroll of alleged cartel boss Vusimuzi Matlala. Juniour Khumalo has been keeping an eye on this with Azianda Ngobo and joins us now about the importance of having this particular, one would say, in inverted commas, big fish, come in and tell the Madlanga Commission his story. I mean, we think about Witness C. Witness C was the one who talked about associations with Vusimuzi Matlala and kickbacks apparently relating to the police health services tender. And there were allegations that he said Matlala would pay Sibiya from payments that he received from SAPS. I mean, as I scrolled down, it was Witness C, it was Witness A, it was Witness F. A lot of that testimony pointing to Sibiya, a man who says, it wasn't me.
Indeed, Iman, quite a lot of witnesses have come forward and they have basically fingered him in wrongdoing, including the head of crime intelligence, Khumalo, as well. Kwanazi, of course, was the first person actually to point at Sibiya and say it was Sibiya, it was Mkhunu who led to the disbandment of the PKTT. His reasons for that disbandment of the PKTT say that these individuals were trying to assist criminal cartels that we were now hot on the hills to catch. And because of that, this is what led to all of this. But we were talking about unemployment. Sibiya is definitely going to be fighting for his job. He was placed on suspension in September last year. So when he comes before the Madlanga Commission, he's going to be trying to give his side of the story to explain those relationships. They date as far back as 2024. According to Witness C, the relationship between him and Matlala started at that farm in Hammanskraal, just outside of Hammanskraal. This farm is called The Farm. This is where allegedly the criminal cartel meets there. So after the passing of Jotham CV, we heard that Matlala basically met Sibiya. This is where Sibiya basically said that the old man has passed away. So now can you basically give me the favors that you were giving him and I will take care of you. This is according to, of course, Witness C. So tomorrow, those are some of the questions that are going to be put to Sibiya for him to answer to. But as you may remember as well, in October, some of his gadgets were also seized. So these have been in the possession of the SAPS. We've seen the SAPS handing over some of these documents to the Madlanga Commission. So they are going to be reading out some of those text messages as well. And he will have to then defend himself before the commission.
And I mean, he came out swinging day one, I think within an hour or so of that news conference from Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. He was on this channel, actually, defending himself and basically poo-pooing the allegations and accusations leveled against him. So we're likely to see that level of defensive behavior tomorrow. But you've heard things from multiple witnesses, and I think you've already done a job of connecting how in each of that testimony he's linked to some level of malfeasance, notwithstanding Witness F just recently, who's being questioned around bags of cash that he ostensibly took from Katie Molefe's house. And we know from the testimony we've already heard that Sibiya apparently also, according to Witness A, that Sibiya, through another officer, was unhappy with the arrest operation that was carried out against Katie Molefe, a man who's, you know, part of the Big Five, apparently.
Indeed. We did hear how he interfered in December 2024 when there was that takedown. Allegedly, an officer, Sergeant Faninkosi, who works in his department, was the one who was basically leaking tactical information to some of these individuals. This was contained actually in a voice recording by Matlala when he was interviewed in May 2025 after his arrest. He did admit that he was informed by Faninkosi that the police would be coming to his home. This was quite crucial because there was that kidnapping that was being investigated of Mr. Boshoka, who was said to be in that particular house. But now that he was given a tip-off, this is where it seemed like it fell apart because they could never find this individual. That investigation is still ongoing. But it's quite critical that Sibiya is the head of crime detection. This is a unit that is supposed to be investigating organized crime. You did hear how the president lamented the rate of organized crime. He said that it is skyrocketing, one of the biggest pandemics in South Africa today. This is because some of these individuals who are expected to investigate such are themselves accused of being in cahoots with some of these big fish. But let's take a listen to what the president in particular had to say about organized crime during his State of the Address on Thursday.
organized crime is now the most immediate threat to our democracy, our society, and our economic development. Our primary focus this year is on stepping up the fight against organized crime and criminal syndicates. And we will do so using technology, intelligence, and integrated law enforcement. We will tackle organized crime by consolidating intelligence at national level, identifying priority syndicates, and deploying hand-picked multidisciplinary intervention teams.
The president, they're quite worried, especially about organized crime. But not only that, the law enforcement officials that are at the top saying that there is going to be a vetting that is going to be done just to see their involvement there. So Sibiya expected to be one of those. He's still in the SAPS. But tomorrow, I'm definitely sure he's going to come out swinging and trying to defend himself. We've seen him before the ad hoc committee defending all of the allegations, saying some of these individuals, he knows them, like Matlala, he knows them because he owned a security company. So, of course, they would rub shoulders, but saying that he had nothing to do with that disbandment and it wasn't to benefit his alleged criminal friends.
Or his alleged criminal enterprise that he himself apparently had. Juniour, Khumalo, thank you. Of course, on the president's announcement, the overriding cry is there are systems in place. Make those systems work. Don't add another layer of systems to that. All right, Juniour, Khumalo and I both will be in the country's capital tomorrow at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry.